Hey everyone, good afternoon. So, there's something people are missing, and I keep hearing this over and over when it comes to changing their life, and it's this: you're not really struggling because you have the wrong thoughts. You're struggling because you keep continuing as the version of you that those thoughts belong to. So, I want to make this as clear as I possibly can. So, think about this: a thought shows up about your body or your relationship or about money, about someone you love. And the moment it shows up, you don't just hear it, you step into it. You start checking and analyzing and feeling into it, trying to fix it. And right there, that's the moment you become or continue as that version of you. So everyone's trying to change their thoughts, affirm over them, fight them, replace them. And none of that really works long term because you're still being the same person, right? The same version of you. And that same version can only have the same experiences. So, what do you actually do? This is so simple. It's almost ridiculous, but it works. And it's really the only thing that works. A thought shows up. Let's say my body isn't doing what I want it to. Right there, instead of following it, you do this. You pause for a second and you say, not me, or not continuing that. And then this is the part I don't see anybody explaining, and I'm not really sure why, but you just do nothing else with it because it doesn't have anything to do with you, right? You're a version where that isn't your truth. So, right now, we're just stopping agreeing with a story that we no longer want to live. So, you do nothing else with it. You don't need to fix it. You don't need to replace it. You don't need to try to feel better. You just don't follow it. You don't keep in that story. You don't keep engaging in it. You don't keep the internal story running. That's your mind. And as long as you stay in that story, you're reinforcing it. And then you continue in that story. But what we're doing is we're saying, no, not me. And then continuing in your life like it's already fine. So let's say you're petting your dog. You keep petting your dog, or you're on the computer. You keep doing whatever you were doing on the computer, or on your phone, or you're walking, or you're driving to work or to the store. You just keep doing it. That's what it means to live as if you're living life, just not engaged in the old story. So again, you continue to live your life like it's already fine. It's already good. That's it. So if your body were exactly how you want it, would you be checking it, analyzing it, or worrying about it? No. So what do? You don't keep engaging. You keep moving. You get up, you walk, you make coffee, you go about your day without that problem included. Because again, it no longer has anything to do with you. Same thing with someone you love. If a thought shows up like, this doesn't look good, instead of going into it, you pause. That's not me. So it's not my story. And then you stop looking through that lens. You stop scanning, you stop bracing, you stop preparing for something you don't want, and you just be with them normally because you've stopped looking through the lens where the problem exists and you're looking through a lens where it doesn't. Now, here's the part people get stuck on. They say, but my mind keeps going. And yes, it will. The goal is not to stop the mind. You're not trying to silence it. You're just not joining it anymore. Think of it like background noise. Let's say a TV is playing in another room. Before you walk in and sit down and start watching, or that's what you used to do, but now you hear it, but you stay where you are. You don't go into the room. You don't sit down and engage. You don't argue with it. You don't even need to turn it off. This is the shift. The mind can talk, it just doesn't get to be you anymore. You realize that's just the mind weaving the story. So when a thought shows up, you don't need to fix it. You don't need to repeat affirmations all day. But at that point, you can remind yourself that's not me, has nothing to do with me. If it's about wealth, I'm already wealthy. Or just don't touch that yet. Just say, not me. You don't need to force yourself into a feeling. Just don't follow it. Stay where you are in a clean story, not me. And that's what being the version who already has it actually means. It doesn't mean feeling amazing all the time or pretending or visualizing all day. It means you're not acting like someone with a problem anymore or that particular problem. We'll get to any problem at all, but right now, just what is the problem that your mind brought up now? That's not me anymore. That's it. So if you take one thing from this, let it be this: I don't need to change my thoughts. I just stop continuing as the person they belong to. And when you do that, everything begins to shift gently and subtly, but it shifts. And not because you forced it, but because you're no longer being the one who was creating it. Be well, everyone. See you soon.